Hey everybody, what is happening? Joe the Geek here. It is another movie review for you guys, and I haven't done a long time for movie reviews. But since last night I went to go see Michael, the new Michael Jackson biopic, I decided to give you a full review for this video. So here we go. So Michael is, of course, the newest musical biopic directed by Antoine Fuqua, who did movies like Training Day and King Arthur, and I forgot the other films that he's done. He's a good director. I like him. And what I thought about the movie itself, Michael, it was good. I enjoyed it. It's not one of those movies that are really wow kind of thing for, especially for music videos, because for music biopics, because I think it was just one of those movies that are really, it was rushed basically, and it was almost like a half movie. A lot of critics say it wasn't that great. It was great for me, but for two reasons. The first reason, of course, is some of the actors, especially with Jafar Jackson. He is the nephew of Michael Jackson, and he's portraying his uncle in this movie. So it was pretty good that he did a great job. He looked like Michael Jackson. He sounded like Michael Jackson. He did the moves like Michael Jackson to the T. So kudos to him. I hope he gets an award for this movie if this movie becomes an Oscar nominated film. And acting for Coleman Domingo play Joseph Jackson was also really good. It was really tense. There were some scenes that I really enjoyed between the both of them, Jafar Jackson and Coleman Domingo playing Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson, father and son. It was a really more of a father and son relationship between them. But the movie itself, it was okay. This is more like a compilation of all the music videos that he's been doing, all the music that he's producing throughout the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And they didn't dive into the later years, so I guess they had to rewrite the film, redo the film and everything. That's why this movie took quite a while to come out, but for me, it was a good movie for a music biopic. I think they should have done dealt more within the behind the scene, more of the behind the scenes, because I think the behind the scenes parts were kind of rushed. It was like, okay, music video, little section with Michael and the producer of CBS, which was played by Mike Myers, by the way, which is pretty cool. And then it was back to a music video. So it's basically music video, a little part here, music video. The little parts between the music videos, like I said, it should have been dealt more with in-depth characters. Like the scenes with the Jackson 5, they didn't really explore much more of the Jackson 5 because the other Jackson brothers didn't really have lines. They were just back there in the background, basically. They just focused more on Michael. Of course, this is his biopic. But if they were going to dealt with his earlier years with Jackson 5, they shouldn't have dealt with more of that. Yeah, so this, like I said, this was like a half movie. It was just too rushed for me, I think it was. But for the music part, I enjoyed it. I went in with all the good dance, with all his music and everything. When Thriller came on, Billie Jean, Beat It, I was just like, going like this. I was like moving around in the theater, like as I was singing down. It was good. It was good to hear those songs on the big screen, being played by Jafar Jackson, which I said, like I said, he did a good job playing his uncle to the T. And his costumes, the costumes were good. The colorful scenes with like him on the stage and him playing Beat It, especially with the music video of like Thriller, which was really good. Like I said, brought me back to like playing some Michael Jackson tunes and everything. But as a biopic, as an actual movie guy, that I really wanted to see the biopic longer. It wasn't that really great for me. I went in for high expectations to see more of what behind the scenes did. And yeah, like even there was the nose job scene when he actually gets a nose job. That was rushed too. It was like he just went in, oh, I want a nose job, and that's it. and it was done. Basically, they didn't dealt with in two mind why he wanted a nose job and everything. But for me, it was still a good movie. I enjoyed it. Little cool scenes like that. When they're directing the Thriller music video, obviously John Landis directed that video. You actually see John Landis in the background behind the camera and everything, so that was pretty cool to see him doing some Michael Jackson directing that Thriller video, which was pretty cool. Like I said, it was more of like a dance compilation thing, and like I said, I felt it was more rushed. It was almost a half movie. It's like, okay, this is what he did in the 70s, this is what he did in the 80s, this is what 60s, 70s, 80s, and that's it. It was done. So they kind of teased at the end. If you don't want to hear the spoilers, this is one good spoiler, that they kind of teased at the end that his story will continue, kind of like their own Avengers thing. So there might be a sequel on the way. I think it was officially announced that the sequel is on the way, so they're gonna probably finish the entire my music biography and put it all into like 2 parts. So it might be like that. They say, like I said, the sequel is on the way, so it's pretty cool to see like the rest of Michael Jackson's life, and I hope they dealt with more the behind the scenes and obviously some cool things. I noticed that Janet Jackson was in the movie, and there was how like the whole thing with the whole family problems with the Janet Jackson. She wanted to be in the movie. They didn't want to mention her in the movie. So I just noticed that now, and I was like, okay, I was really into the movie, and I didn't realize that she was in it, because she is part of the Jacksons. They only had LaToya Jackson in the movie, the only female, and yeah, that's why I noticed. But other than that, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. 3 stars. I came out satisfied because I wanted to see the Michael Jackson songs, which I did. It was pretty cool, and yeah, that's about it. So that's my review for Michael. What did you guys think of the movie? Did you agree with me? Did you disagree with me? What did you like about the movie? What did you didn't like about the movie? Give me all your thoughts and comment down below. Alright guys, if you like this video, smash that like button, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and as always, follow me on my social media. Catch you later, dudes.